Welcome to another episode of Quick Tips, where every Friday I give you straight to the point tips for your film and video projects. Film and photography projects. Film and video, silly. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about lighting and how to set up your lights to get that sweet commercial look. So for this setup, we're just going to use my living room. And for my lights, I'll be using two Aperture 120D Mark IIs. I'm also going to use two light modifiers to attach to these lights, the Aperture Light Dome Mark II and the Aperture Lantern. I'm going to set one of the lights as my key light, which is the main light to light up your scene, and I'm going to attach the Light Dome Mark II to this light. I'm going to place this light off to the side, roughly about 45 degrees from the subject and slightly above, but feel free to play with the height. And I want to make sure that this light is placed in the same direction as the window. This is called light motivation. In this setup, it doesn't really make sense to place the key light on the opposite side of the window, because if the audience is looking at the composition, they know that the source of light is coming from the right side of the frame. So it just makes sense to place the key light on the same side as the window. Light motivation. Next, I'm going to set up a hair light so that I can make my subject pop. So for this setup, I'm going to use my second Aperture 120D, and I'm going to attach the Aperture Lantern. The great thing about the lantern is that not only does it provide hair light on the subject, but it also adds ambient light in the background. So it kind of acts as a backlight as well. After that, just dial in the intensity of the lights to your liking, expose for the skin, and also, if you can, expose for the background as well. And now you have a setup that has that sweet commercial look. Oh, hold on. Now it's a commercial look. Cheerios, if you're watching. What really makes this setup stand out are the light modifiers. You might know them as softboxes, even though they're not really softboxes. They're light modifiers. But with the Aperture Light Dome Mark II and the Aperture Lantern, they are really easy to set up. With the Light Dome, all you have to do is push down in the middle until you hear the clicks. Add the diffuser and then attach the whole thing to the light. Done. You can also add a grid in front of the diffuser if you want to control the light a little bit more and make that light source a bit more narrow. For the lantern, it's really easy to set up. Just push down on the lantern until the handle connects with the hook, and then it's all set up. And of course, attach that to your light, and now you have soft lighting. And if you want, you can attach a skirt around the lantern if you want to control the light a little bit more. The lantern is by far my favorite diffuser because not only is it easy to set up, but it just makes everything look good. In fact, I'm using the lantern right now to light up the scene. Just looks really good. So definitely try it out. Let me know how you do. It's a great way to light up a scene and make your subject pop. Also, Cheerios. Well, that's it for today's Quick Tips, and if you have suggestions for future Quick Tips episodes, then let me know in the comments below. But as always, have an amazing Friday, have a kick butt weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.